Hi everybody, welcome in. If this is your first video with us, welcome back if it is not. Either way, we are so excited that you're here and really grateful you've decided to spend just a little bit of your day with us today. Today is a different video than I've ever done before. Today we've got a few special announcements to make, so of course I had to invite my very favorite co-hosts.
Hello.
My husband Mike, because hashtag we like Mike. So he's here to make these special announcements with us, and we're very excited, aren't we? So if you're ready to get into it, let's just get started, shall we? I'm Rachel.
I'm Mike.
And this is Attainable Disney. So guys, our first special announcement of the video. We're going to Walt Disney World. Yay! So our first trip announcement of the channel. I didn't know, like last year when we were planning our trip, that like these were videos that people made. So like we didn't do one for our Disneyland trip last year, but doing one now. So we are going to Walt Disney World. So we are going the first week of September, right after Labor Day. We are going to Walt Disney World, and we are very excited. We have been planning this for a little bit. We wanted to wait to make the announcement because we wanted to have everything sort of in place. We wanted to have our like dining reservations in place and, you know, our park reservations and stuff so that we could talk about sort of everything all at once. Because we've got some really cool things set up, right? So while we're there, we're going to spend time at the Magic Kingdom and we're going to spend time at Epcot. So the first park we're going to go to is Epcot. We're obviously super excited about going on Guardians. You guys know, like the second that we knew when that ride was opening, I had to book a trip. Like you guys know, we're going to Epcot the very first day that we're there so that I can ride Guardians. I don't care if we don't get a lightning lane. I will pay for it. I am a big fan of paying for the individual rides. I know that's controversial. We'll talk about that at a later date. I don't care. So, very excited to ride Guardians. We're also super excited to ride Remy while we're there. We haven't been since Remy opened, so super excited about that, right, babe?
Oh yeah.
We have a dining reservation for our favorite restaurant in Epcot, which is Via Napoli. So we're very excited. We are basic, and we like that's our favorite restaurant in Epcot. So we're very excited to go back, right? I am keeping an eye out every day and using all those like apps, those like ADR stalking apps. I really would like a Space 220 reservation or like the Space 220 lounge reservation. I really just want to check it out, but right now like none of those reservations are available. Lots of fun things at Epcot that we are excited about, right? What else, babe? Anything else at Epcot that we're really excited about?
I always love looking at the different countries. That's
Yeah.
all Epcot.
Sure. Yes, we know Frozen Ever After is in our top 5 favorite rides. I've done that video before, so of course, you know, we'll try to get on that one again. We love the big giant pretzel in Germany. We love a troll horn. School bread. Bleh. School bread is gross. So, our other park reservation is for Magic Kingdom. So, I mean, there's nothing really new at Magic Kingdom. We're just excited for all the Magic Kingdom stuff. All the Magic Kingdom things, right?
Well, we're going to look and see where they're at with Tron.
We're very excited. We're going to go on the People Mover just so that we could stare at the Tron construction, right?
Stare at the construction.
What other reason is there to go on the People Mover? What else?
Is it the Seven Dwarfs train ride?
The Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Mine train.
So Mike really wants to go on the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I'm trying to convince him that it's not worth all of the wait because it lasts 60 seconds and it makes your legs hurt.
Oh. Really? Why?
Because it was built in, you know, whatever, 50 years ago when the park opened, and so like the seats are like this big, and like you have to like squish in and it lasts 60 seconds. I don't know.
It doesn't go upside down or anything like that.
It does
right?
not. It does
It's just
not.
a fast. Okay.
Yeah. So we might, I don't know, Mike might go on Mine Train.
Probably not.
We'll see what happens. One thing we're very excited for while we're at Magic Kingdom is we got a dining reservation for Cinderella's Royal Table. So that's super exciting because we've actually never been there, which is weird. Like, it's weird that there's like stuff that we've never done in a sense. So very, very excited about that. Very, very excited about that. I feel like I've said this before, but I feel like the dining options, like table service dining options at Magic Kingdom, are lame. I don't know. I feel like they're not good. I feel like they're all very similar. Like, I could not tell you the difference between most of them. I don't know. I feel like they're all pretty boring.
What's the one? Was it called Be Our Guest?
Yes, Be Our Guest obviously is a standout, but even it's not. I don't even think it's a standout because of the food. It's a standout because of the atmosphere and the price. It's not even like the food is that good.
The food's good, but it's wow.
Right. It's not that the food is that good. It's that the like experience is that good, right? When I'm like looking for reservations for like our Magic Kingdom day and like that one came up, I was like, it's like I don't even think about that one because it's like so hard to get, so I don't even really like consider it. So that was super exciting. That was very exciting. So we're going to Cinderella's Royal Table in the morning, like for the first time. So it is a lunch reservation, not like a breakfast reservation, but it's like at like 11:30 or something. So I think the piece de resistance.
Oui, oui.
What I wore in my ears in honor of this part of the plan. I managed to score a reservation at Storybook Dining at Artist Point. Another thing that we've never done. This whole trip is full of stuff that we've never done, which is wild to me. But Storybook Dining at Artist Point is, I mean, top 5 like hardest reservations to get, right? Like right up there with Space 220, right up there with like Topolino's, right? I mean, just a very difficult reservation to get. Also because it's like very limited, right? I mean, it's only dinner time, so it's only like 4 to 9, whatever, right? And it is also like the only place that you can meet the Evil Queen. It's the only place. Like, she's just like a rare character. She's not really like in the park or anything like that. So super excited about that. So that's the Storybook Dining at Artist Point is in the Wilderness Lodge. The only reservation we could get was on our Magic Kingdom day at like, I think it's like 6:30 or something. So we'll take the little boat over to the Wilderness Lodge. We'll do that and then probably come back to the park for fireworks perhaps.
Why is it called Artist Point?
That's the name of the restaurant.
Oh.
So the event is called Storybook Dining because Snow White is there.
It's an event.
I think Dopey is there. I think Doc is there.
So it's a
Evil Queen is there.
Theme.
It is called, right. The restaurant is themed. The menu is themed. It's like, it is perhaps like second to maybe Be Our Guest or something. Like, it is the most like heavily like themed sort of event, dining event. So Storybook Dining is the name of the event at Artist Point, which is the name of the restaurant.
I see.
And it's the only place to meet the Evil Queen.
So speaking of Evil Queen, are you wearing are those the color that you always talk about?
Yes, good job. Yes, great eye.
Those are the correct color.
So these are closer to the correct color. The actual color, which I'll throw the picture up here, but like the actual color is teal and black. These are green and black, which is very close.
Yeah, close.
Very close.
It's almost like teal, almost.
Yeah, very close. You guys know I love my $2 like AliExpress ears. So like the guy that makes the $2 AliExpress ears, he has them in like red and white, and he has them in like black and white and like red and green, and you know what I mean, like whatever. And like, so I just sent him a message and I was like, can you make them in green and black? Like, he had them sort of in all the color combinations except like the original one, and he was like, yeah, whatever. So he made me a couple pairs of the real ones. So really excited about that. So I don't know, should I wear these when I go meet the Evil Queen? You guys know I don't love ears. The only reason I get the $2 AliExpress ears is because like it's kind of, I think it's against the law to have like a YouTube, like a Disney YouTube and not wear ears. But like I hate ears, like I can't spend money on them or like wear them for a long amount of time, right? Like I wear them for like 20 minutes at a time. They
hurt, right?
Yeah, they're just like not comfortable for me. Yeah. But because the AliExpress ones are so cheap, they don't really weigh anything. So they're not bad. So no, maybe I'll pack them in the bag and just like throw them on when we go to meet her or something. So we're going to meet the Evil Queen, which I'm very excited about. So 2 fun-filled days in the parks. Then we're having a third day, our like non-park day, where we're gonna sit at the pool, maybe do some shopping, Disney Springs, whatever. Then that night, we are going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. You guys should see the face that my cat is giving me right now. So we are going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Another thing that we've never done. We are very excited. We have costumes. We are not going to tell you what they are. I use the word costume lightly. It's a Disney-bound, light
theme,
cosplay theme outfit, right? I mean, like it's
gonna
be hot. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like a whole like costume. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but like,
too hot for.
Right, that's not a costume, but we will be dressed up. I'm gonna let you guys guess in the comments what our costumes are for the Not So Scary Halloween Party. Okay? Not gonna tell you. Of course, our costumes are under the Disney Universe umbrella. It makes sense with what you know about me as a Disney YouTuber, as a person. It makes sense, right? This is not shocking information. Our costumes go together. So if you watch my channel for any amount of time, you will be able to guess this, right? This is not going to like come out of left field or whatever. If you know me, if you watch my channel, you will be able to guess who I would want us to be when we go to Disney World for Halloween. Yes, like this is not shocking at all. At all. So, I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm going to let you guys guess in the comments. I have 2 prizes. So if you get it right, you're going to get a prize. We had to pause to go get the prize. So here's your prize. You're going to get an Earth Giant, a Frozen 2 Earth Giant Funko Pop, and you're going to get a Doctor Strange Funko Pop keychain. These things have nothing to do with the costume. These are not hints, but they're also not hints, right? I mean, these are just, these things are in my giveaways box, and I got them out. So, if you can guess what our costumes are, the first person to guess both of our costumes correctly.
Both costumes. Right.
Gets the prize. The last special announcement. I know you guys, I don't know if you guys are ready for this. So babe, when we go to Disney World, where are we staying?
2 places.
Okay.
Beach Club and the Grand Floridian.
Ooh! But Rachel, how can you afford to stay at the Beach Club and the Grand Floridian? They cost thousands of dollars a night. And this is attainable Disney.
Yeah.
You know how we can do that? Because Mike and I are DVC owners. That's right, people. I actually have been doing research into DVC for literal years, trying to get my father to buy it for our family. But he never quite was convinced. But I was convinced. And Mike was like borderline convinced. And then after we started to sort of talk about our trip, you know, I knew I wanted to have a trip planned to go on the Guardians ride sort of later this year, and we were talking about it. And then one day Mike said, you know, we go so much, why don't we just get a DVC? And I said, okay. And I pulled up my little laptop, and it was done. It was over. So, yes, so we purchased a DVC contract. So because we bought our DVC contract on the resale market, so we saved a lot of money that way, because of the length of the contract, all of those kinds of things, we get to stay at these very deluxe, very high-end, very expensive resorts for very low prices. So basically, we'll do a separate video talking about our contract and all the math and all of those things. We're going to do like a full review after our trip and sort of after we stay, so we'll have sort of a full, lots of information for you. But basically, it's going to cost us about $250 a year. It costs us less than $300 a year, we'll say, to stay for about 5 days at Disney World in these very deluxe resorts. Which, I mean, those are the same prices as staying at like off-property hotels for, whatever, $50, $60, $70 a night, right? So
and you can't get as close to property. Yeah,
exactly, right. So and you guys know, I mean, I've done a video before about how I think that staying off property is a really good way to save money, right? I'll link that video, but and one of the things is you have to stay off property and you pay, you only pay $70, $60, $70, $75 a night, but you also pay $15 to $20, to get back and forth, right? That's, what the cost of staying off property, which I still think it works out if you're paying the cash prices for some of these deluxe resorts, right? It still works out when you're staying on property. You're like, we don't have to do that. So I think to be able to stay at a really deluxe resort for those prices, it really works out for us. Mm-hmm. And as much as we like to go to Disney and want to be able to go to Disney, this is a really great way to do it. And, also considering that it's not getting any cheaper and the prices aren't getting any lower, buying a DVC contract now really, it protects us against that inflation. So we buy these points now. The rooms will still cost the same number of points in 10 years, even though the cash price is going to be probably twice as much, right? Think of it as like a forever stamp. Like we bought the forever stamp now, so in 10 years, even though it's going to cost $1.50 to mail a letter, like we bought the stamp now, so we're good. So we're really excited to go and stay in our DVC for the first time. We're really excited to go and ride some of these new rides for the first time. We're really excited to go and go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party for the first time, right? We're really excited to go meet the Evil Queen for the first time. Lots and lots of first-time experiences for us on this trip, which is surprising. I mean, I would think that the first-time experiences for us would be sort of dwindling a little bit, right? But there's apparently a lot that we can do for the first time, so this is going to be really exciting. Babe, what are your final thoughts?
I'm really looking forward to checking out these properties.
Yeah.
I mean, we did, I don't know if you mentioned in your first DVC, we did look at Riviera, not at Riviera, but we did a...
Yeah, so we've done the preview tour of the DVC, right? So they have basically fake rooms, not even fake rooms, so they have rooms set up that you can go see, right? That aren't in the actual hotel. You're not going into someone's hotel room, right? But they're to the preview center, they call it, right? Where you can go see what the rooms are like. So we have seen what the DVC rooms look like, but we haven't stayed in a DVC property yet. So we're very excited about that. And we're very excited that we've built some sort of downtime into this trip so that we can just sort of enjoy the property, right? Enjoy the hotel, enjoy the resort, enjoy the pool, enjoy, just chill out, right?
Yes, and I'm looking forward to central air conditioning.
Okay.
I don't like the wall units they have in most hotels, even the more expensive ones. So that's a big thing for me.
Central air.
Big deal.
Just for the record,
I'm not joking.
We do have central air in our home.
We do. It's a luxury to me. I'm always very grateful.
Don't forget, if you guys can guess what our Halloween costumes are for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, you get a prize. So, just leave your guess below. The first person to guess both costumes gets a prize. You'll get both of these. the Earth Giant from Frozen Funko Pop, and then the Doctor Strange Funko Pop keychain. This thing is literally so heavy. Feel it.
Whoa.
But feel it in comparison. There's like other Funko Pops on my desk. Like, that's what a normal Funko Pop. Yeah.
What's in it?
I think he's literally rock solid. I think that's it for this video. So we're going to Walt Disney World. We're very excited. And we're staying at our DVC resort for the very first time. Okay? All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And we'll see you in the comments. Bye.